Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 10.
We begin tonight with a warning from area firefighters and rescue crews who are concerned about kids venturing out onto local ponds. You saw the kids' footprints on the West Fargo pond, evidence that some have already been out on thin ice. Valley News Team's Rose Itzkovitz explains when the right time is to venture out, and the experts say it's not now.
Checking the ice thickness. We do that a couple times throughout the winter.
As temps drop, West Fargo firefighters hit the ice to check its thickness.
We're finding a general, it's 2 to 5 inches thick throughout the ponds in the city.
But some spots, like here on a pond behind Freedom Elementary, are only a ½ inch thick.
He could poke his finger through it.
Even worse, that's where we found kids' footprints.
That's kind of scary. There's a lot of kids' footprints like leading right up to that open hole.
How deep is that?
Not touching it.
It's over 7 feet deep in the areas that we're cutting into.
This is one of a handful of ponds surrounding neighbors.
It doesn't surprise me that much because I've seen kids go on it too late in the year or too early. But right now it's not very safe to go on the ice.
I know it's been cold, but please, it isn't worth it. You've heard too many stories about, families affected by kids that couldn't wait a little bit longer.
So how thick is thick enough?
We'd like to see at least 4 to 6 inches before kids are out playing on it. I mean, the thicker the better.
And when is the right time?
After the first of the year is plenty early.
If it's like below freezing, like a month or a few weeks, then we kind of know it's safer to go on it.
Officials say it's more dependent on the weather than the time of year.
If it gets warm, it ruins the ice real quick. But if it drops down below freezing, the ice thickens up pretty fast.
Either way, West Fargo Fire wants you to know the time is not quite yet. In West Fargo, Rose Itzkovitz, Valley News Live.
West Fargo's fire department makes occasional ice checks, especially after police get reports of kids on the ice. If you're a parent, you can always call officials to check the thickness of the ice before letting kids on it. Besides the fog, Black Friday 2018 has to be considered a success from a weather standpoint. Let's find out how tonight's going to be as we head into an equally busy weekend. Justin?
And thank you, Mike, and good evening, everybody. Yeah, we are mild for this evening, and most of us are staying dry with just mainly cloudy skies. There's some areas of some light snowfall now starting out into western Stutsman County, just south of Valley City. Some light snow showers approaching Wahpeton Breckenridge. You could also see some light sprinkles or some light freezing drizzle, especially into Lakes Country, with some more snow showers possible into northwestern Minnesota. Again, the vast majority of us staying dry, but still some fog, especially across our Minnesota counties. So watch out for that if you are traveling. And we will see temperatures fall back through the 20s by around daybreak, and the wind will be start to pick up, we'll say, from the northwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Now, we're going to be cooler for the day tomorrow. Still cloudy, but a lot colder air is on the way to start the next work week. We'll have the full details coming up in weather.
All right, thanks, Justin. It is Friday, which means it's time to take a look at this week's Valley's Most Wanted. Police say this man, 37-year-old Michael Allen Bowman, is wanted for unauthorized use of a personal ID, which is a felony. Call your local law enforcement if you have any information on his whereabouts. A family from Manville, North Dakota that was traveling for the Thanksgiving holiday has gone missing. Anthony and Chelsea Dean of Manville were driving with their 2 kids from Caldwell, Idaho to Ekalaka, Montana, when their vehicle went missing. Police say the family was scheduled to arrive at Ekalaka yesterday about 11 a.m. The Deans are believed to be between Billings and Ekalaka. If you have information on their disappearance, contact local law enforcement. Still no arrest to report nearly 3 days after a shooting in Valley City left 1 man hospitalized. But we do know more about those involved. Authorities today released a photo of the man they think pulled the trigger and a picture of the vehicle that he might be driving. As Valley News Team's Joshua Pagaro found out, authorities have some hurdles to clear with this investigation.
Valley City police are looking for this man. They released the photo Friday, nearly 3 days after a shooting on the northeast side of town left 1 man hospitalized. Police Chief Phil Hatcher says it took a while because the investigation has been slow.
With the holiday, it's been a little bit difficult, the time that the crime happened at.
He also says witnesses have not been cooperating. Authorities say the victim is a 19-year-old male from Valley City. He's in stable condition at a Fargo hospital after police say he took a very serious hit to the upper body.
Police say the suspect may have known associates in the Fargo-Moorhead area, and they're asking for your help in locating him.
Police also believe the suspect is in his late teens, early 20s. We asked Chief Hatcher about rumors that the shooting was related to a drug deal gone bad.
Without being able to speak with the victim in a more thorough manner, we can't confirm any part of that right now with anything with narcotics.
Police believe the suspect is driving a tan or light gold late model Pontiac Grand Prix with Illinois license plates. Hatcher says the public shouldn't feel threatened by the shooting since the victim and suspect knew each other.
This is out of the normal type of incident for Valley City, and I just appreciate the neighbors for being good with us to help us to bring a close to this incident.
Police are hoping that by Monday they can interview more witnesses who may have skipped town for the holidays. In Valley City, Joshua Peguero, Valley News Live.
The Barnes County Sheriff's Office and the Bureau of Criminal Investigations are assisting with this investigation. A West Fargo man is arrested Tuesday night in the central part of North Dakota. Authorities say 29-year-old Justin Gladue led police on a high-speed chase, driving the wrong way on a stretch of one-way highway at speeds near 100 miles per hour. His car was disabled and he hit the ditch in Washburn. He was taken into custody after being tasered. A female passenger in the vehicle was arrested on outstanding warrants. Fire heavily damaged the first floor of a home in Grand Forks at mid-afternoon today. It happened at the 2002 4th Avenue North in Grand Forks. Fire crews discovered flames and smoke coming from the windows located on the first floor of the 1.5-story single-family home. It only took them 10 minutes to put the flames out. No one was home at the time of the fire, and there were no injuries. Damage could go as high as $60,000, and the cause is currently under investigation. A Fargo woman will spend a year and a half behind bars in connection to a string of vehicle break-ins. Shelby Azure was sentenced to serve 18 months on Wednesday. She pleaded guilty in Cass County Court to 13 felonies related to the burglaries. She was also sentenced to 18 months of probation. The break-ins happened over a week's span. Police arrested Azure back in May along with Rigoberto Diaz. He was sentenced to 5 years on the same charges. The North Dakota Highway Patrol is alerting you to a new phone scam attempting to use the agency to collect money. The patrol says it's not part of any type of phone campaign collecting money. And if you have additional information, you can contact the North Dakota Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division. The phone number's there on your screen, 701-328-3404. Later on Valley News Live at 10, what investigators say likely caused the incredible house explosion in St. Paul this morning.
And high temperatures in the 30s were common today, but it could be a week before we see the 30s again. Well, the details coming up.